It's good to share some thoughts, okay? And it's good for us to relate, to relate together on what's happening in our country and what is going on. This African Diaspora Network, and you're all welcome, okay? You're all welcome. Um, I will, I will just share some thoughts of so many things. Especially with what is happening with the supplementary budget that people sent to the house. What happened to it? And Nigeria, we all know for spending. We borrow to spend. We borrow to eat. We borrow to chop. We don't. As Peter B has said, always says, he say, borrow for consumption, which is too bad. And the more you do that, the more you are going to the depths. The more you do that, the more you go to the depths. Well, that's Nigeria for you. But we need to change the narratives. We need to change it, and we need to change it fast because the way they are going, man, down to bad. So we will talk about that. I will, I like to watch Arise TV for the analysis. It's so painful that they borrow money to waste. They borrow money to spend on unnecessary things, SUV, yacht, fleets. I don't know. It's so painful. Meanwhile, the education sector is there, health sector is there. They are not thinking of how to create jobs. The senators, the House of Reps, they are all after their own also. They don't care. They are just on their own. They are just um after that SUV also. Well, we will change the narrative, man. The narrative must change. Um, there was a time before I will talk about if there is time, I will talk about Wike and Fubara fight. Wike is threatening for to impeach Fubara. He's threatening to carry on with his he's threatening to carry on with his impeachment with the impeachment. And Imo elections is here also. Remember there was a time I posted that Imo state government has booked all the hotels in Imo State, in Owerri, rather, I think in Owerri, or in Owerri. And they came out to deny it, that is a lie, that they did not do that. There are videos right now online. I mean, it's online. I will play the video if I have the time of what is happening right now in Imo State, of how people that have booked hotel months ago, or how they got there today, they were turned down. So you can see people, they are bent in winning elections at all costs. They don't care about people. These politicians, they don't care about people. I have been saying it. I've been saying it over and over. They don't care about people, then. But these politicians, they don't care. They don't care about people. They don't care about people. So in most state elections, the guy maybe wants to do it to do or die. Because so that people cannot lodge. Like I said, the observers, the election observers cannot find a place to lodge, to frustrate them, to frustrate their efforts. This is part of the system. That's the system that's the system we are. That's the system is going on. That's Nigeria for you. That's Nigeria for you, man. So it's down to bad. It's down to bad. But anyway, I will still talk about, if I have the time, I will play the video of the Labour president, the NLC, the president or chairman, how he was treated in Imo State. Well, Nigeria, that is Nigeria. if people like that can be treated like that, I wonder what the common, I mean, I would say the common citizens, I would say the masses, because for me, everybody is equal, everybody is the same. But I wonder how the citizens, the other citizens, what they are going through in Nigeria then. I wonder what they are going through in the hands of the security officers. If a person like that is no nationality can be treated that way he was treated. I saw the eyes were swollen and so many things. If you can be treated like that, I wonder who is really safe in Nigeria, man. But man, that is just the wayside. Peter Obi today, he was in Benin to honor uh, the Labour Party chairman, Julius Abure. I think the guy was honored anyway. So that was just a short video clip of about 50 seconds or so of Peter Obi with his humility. These are people we need in this country right now at the moment. Yeah, these are the people we need that to move the country forward, to fix issues. So humble guy, man. So humble, so humble, so humble, so humble. This is him here. This is Peter Obi here. He been into this. I mean, it's just a short video. It's just a short video anyway, so it's not really. I mean, so humble. Get the first seat. He's so humble. The guy is so humble. This is the person we need. This is our president. This is our president. This is our president. So I know that the Supreme Court has ruled, but what do we do? What do we do, man? That's the question we'll be asking. What's next? What do we need to do? We pray for Nigeria, man, because Nigeria, we can make it work. That is the truth. We can make it work, all right? We can make it work. All right, that was Peter Obi in the city to honor the invitation of honor the award given to Zaburi, the NLC, no, sorry, the Labour Party chairman, okay? Sorry, I was talking about NLC, what I said previously. Anyway, now, going back to the supplementary budget, supposed to to the House, to the senators, First Lady, convoy, lodge renovation, so many things, so many things. Billions of naira. I just want us to watch. I mean, to listen to watch the analysis of Arise TV. Just analysis of Arise TV. I will come back. And discuss some things. Okay, we'll come back and discuss some things. And it's just a pity. It's just a pity, man, that is what is happening in our country, Nigeria. All right. Please, as you watch, can you share the video? Okay. It's good for you to share the video. Make comments. All right. Make comments. Let's relate. Make comments. Let's relate. Let's know what's happening. That is it. All right. So let's watch the analysis of RSTV. Let's watch it now. Okay.
By President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, requesting the allocation of over 7.3 billion naira for the procurement of cars for the presidential villa, as well as an additional 13.5 billion naira for renovations continues to generate reactions. A further breakdown of the 2.17 trillion naira supplementary budget submitted to the National Assembly on Monday revealed that the federal government earmarked 12.7 billion naira for the presidential air fleet and intends to spend 5 billion naira for the purchase of a presidential yacht. The proposed sum is under the capital expenditure of the Nigerian Navy's budget. Additionally, the Navy will require 62.8 billion naira for its operations. The government, however, earmarked a total of 5.5 billion naira for the Education Loan Fund under the Student Loan Act, eliciting outrage among many Nigerians. Well, let's take some reactions. This is from Kalu, who wrote, Nigeria has a spending problem, not a revenue problem. Cars for First Lady, 1.5 billion. Student loans, 5 billion naira. I mean, the cars for the office of the First Lady are 30% of the student loan allocation for all students across Nigeria that qualify. Explain this to me, please. Well, another Twitter user there goes, presidential yacht belongs to Nigerian Navy, not Tinubu. 2. The history of the procurement and approval started before Buhari. 3. A budgetary proposal by Nigerian Navy can be approved or rejected by the National Assembly. 4. Nigerian Navy proposed 3.3 billion naira to buy presidential yacht during past federal government, not JEJ. 5. Newspaper headlines to sell business. 6. Budgetary approval is not the same as cash release. Well, another Twitter user there goes, the presidential fleet already received a 13 billion naira allocation in the 2023 approved budget. Now, another 12 billion naira allocation in the proposed supplementary budget. Why? The Office of the National Security Advisor also received 73 billion allocation in the 2023 budget. Now, another 29 billion. Well, Dr. Abati, I feel like all I'm saying is billion, billion, billion. But I know that, historically, these budgets always elicit reactions by many Nigerians. This presidential fleet budget, I believe, from the past administration, we've spent about 73.3 billion naira on presidential fleet alone. I mean, a lot of questions here. People are asking, where is the money going to come from? Where is this money going to come from? Today, I see on this day, on the cover from the ministerial retreat, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu seek National Assembly nod to borrow another $7.8 billion and another 100 million euros from external loans. Where is the money going to come from, Dr. Abati?
Okay.
Borrowing again.
The president yesterday was saying that, borrowing is not a crime. Mm-hmm. And earlier on this program today, I said, yes, while borrowing is not a crime, Nigerians are concerned about the quantum and the fact that in Nigeria we borrow for consumption, not for production, and that the appropriate emphasis should be on production rather than consumption. Okay, so the argument that borrowing is not a crime, yes, the ordinary man will consider it a crime. If the money that is borrowed, if the money that the government is asking for in the supplementary budget is going to be used to buy new vehicles of over 2 billion, to buy a yacht of 5 billion, to buy vehicles for the First Lady's office for 1.5 billion. And I think that the National Assembly has a responsibility to make sure that they look at these proposals from the presidency with a fine-tooth comb, in line with the expectations of Nigerians. Nigerians are being asked every day to make sacrifice. The people in government should also make their own sacrifice. Now, on the question of the yacht, I've seen a comment somewhere saying that, in fact, that the Nigerian Navy used to have a yacht. Well, a yacht, in ordinary understanding, is a luxury jet for pleasure, for pleasure trips. Is, yes. Yeah, but what I was told is that there was a particular yacht that the Navy had called NNS Amaria. Look at that name, they even give it. NNS Amaria. And that particular yacht was seized from a former governor. And then the Nigerian Navy converted it for training purposes, and also for ceremonial purposes. But that particular yacht was decommissioned in 2011.
Wie heizt man sein Haus in 5 Minuten mit nur einem Knopfdruck? Und das fast ohne Strom?
I will just play that video to show me what how Nigeria wastes money, how we spend money unnecessarily. It's just so bad that I'll put up the video anyway, okay? It's just so bad of what Nigeria people are going through. We are making budgets, not just budgets. You are borrowing money. You are borrowing money, not for production now, not for you to produce so that you can make profit. No, for consumption, to buy cars. Cars, if you buy a car now, as you leave the showroom, it has depreciated. And I thought, like for like Remi Tunubu said, that time during the campaign or so, she said that the family is blessed, they are already rich, that they are not coming there to a massive wealth. But for me, these are part of a massive wealth, wasting money, wasting resources. This is just it's just really uncalled for. It's just uncalled for. We should wake up. Nigerians wake up. Oh, I don't know how we say it again. Nigerians wake up. Okay. Wake up. I'll continue with the video anyway. I just wanted to say a few things about that one, Let's continue with the video. Okay, but at the same time, I will still be talking on the video. It's just analysis, the views of these people. Why? Because now they said the yacht is for military purpose. No, it's for luxury. It's not for luxury. It's for cruising. It's not for military purpose. Yes, it's controlled by the naval because it's on the sea. Even like the fleet is controlled by the air force. So it's for the presidency. It's for them, for pleasure. For what? Well, I saw the other video too. I will play that video too. The House of the National Assembly. I'll put the video. Let's continue with the analysis.
Explanations.
Okay,
today.
exactly. Because
and
we have
Nigerians
the
are
facts.
saying we don't need a yacht.
Yes.
Can we cut our costs, downsize, and be sensitive to the people's feelings?
I'll take more reactions because there's a lot. This is from Brother Bath, who wrote, Tinubu's presidential yacht, luxury in penury. 133 million Nigerians live in multi-dimensional poverty. 20 million Nigerian children of school age are unable to attend school due to poverty, while 37% of Nigeria's children are malnourished, exposing them to retarded development. 2. Inflation in Nigeria is at all-time high of 26.72%. The country's total debt stands at 87 trillion naira, and its debt service to revenue ratio is a whopping 73.5%. Since removal of fuel subsidy and plummeting naira value, most Nigerians go to bed hungry. Businesses are closing down, while job loss is on the increase. 4. Amidst this harsh economy, pains and penury, Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu wants to procure a presidential luxury yacht. 5. Can someone justify this for me again, please? A lot of questions. Then let me take Okweoluwa, who wrote, and this is something that I want to discuss. The USA used to have a presidential yacht called USS Sequoia. The Sequoia is a yacht that served 8 US presidents, the last being Herbert Hoover. Jimmy Carter became president when the USA economy had just exited a recession and was battling inflation and unemployment. Jimmy Carter, setting a cost-cutting example, ordered the presidential yacht sold in 1977. Till date, the USA, a $33 trillion economy, does not have a presidential yacht. Nigeria is in the same situation as USA in 1977. Rather than cut costs, our public office holders have gone on a spending spree with reckless abandon, as though it's out of fashion. You ask Nigerians to endure pain. But what pain are you enduring? Whether it will be funded or not, why is a presidential yacht in the supplementary budget. Why the rush? I'd like to come to you, Ayo, on this story, but I also want to say that, like I said earlier, this has always elicited public outcry.
Yes.
Back in 2016, former President Buhari had said he was going to sell two presidential jets out of 10. We don't know if that has happened. I mean, but this is the point that I want to make.
Okay, so I'm really glad that you read Opeoluwa's tweet, because that was where I was going to come from the US and the Sequoia. There are many countries that actually have a presidential yacht. And let me put it out there, because it's under the Navy does not mean it is meant for combat or meant for security. It is actually, in fact, in the US, it used to be called the floating White House, and was given to the president and high-ranking officials in government to get away from public life, you know, a little luxury, so that even though it comes under the Navy's purview. So let's not get deceived by, oh, it's under the Navy's budget. It is still what is supposed to be a yacht. It's not meant to go to battle. It's not a weapon of warfare. It is not going to be used by the Navy. It's going to be used by the president, just in the way that we have the presidential fleet. So let me just put that out there. There are other countries like Egypt, Finland, India, Italy, Philippines, Russia, and the likes that have a yacht, a presidential yacht, and it is for their presidents to enjoy. So there's nothing, so let's put that to rest. Going back to Woye's tweet that, oh, it's for the Navy, etc. Let's not put propaganda on this one.
Yes.
It's under the Navy's purview, but it's going to be for the president's use and leisure. And then it goes back to comparisons.
Yes.
5 billion naira. Oji, it sounds outrageous, especially under the current economic reality. And then at the same meeting, they put 5 billion naira for education. And this is the same president at the retreat yesterday who had talked about the importance of education, especially as a tool to tackling poverty. And he talked about the fact that this administration was going to pay very close attention to education. Of course, tertiary education or student loan is just a small fraction of the allocation to education, but it just smirks of it. It almost is ludicrous. What's the money going to go to to poverty alleviation? Yes, they've talked about 15 million households, 25,000 naira per month, and people are saying it's not enough. We have the presidential fleet. Why not sell off some of those flights? Don't forget that a few days ago, just on this show, we're talking about the president's son taking one of the presidential fleet, private jet, for a private visit for a polo match in one of the northern countries. We have that on ground. Abuse of power, abuse of money, especially allocation, especially at this time when we are all told to tighten our belts. Here's what Nigerians would like to hear from this government. A demonstration of the fact that they feel the pulse of the people. And this is done by even if it's a public show, to identify with the poorest of the poor in Nigeria. Cut all these extra expenses. Why are we buying new cars for the First Lady's office? Why? She had other cars. These people are not poor people. So in the interest of Nigerians, can they do something altruistic? Can they reject some of these things that even come with the paraphernalia of their office? Just to show Nigerians that we are in this together. And so when you're talking, you're not just talking, but you're walking the talk as well. Very important, but wrong signals, I hope it is totally squashed, not just before it gets to the House, but even at the FEC, it ought to have been totally done away with. I think it's an insult for Nigerians to see this kind of thing.
I love your points, Ayo. And, just hit 1.5 billion.
That is Nigeria for you. I will still go to the video, but it's painful that people are suffering. They're telling people to enter the bed. Meanwhile, they are not doing it. They are doing that. They are just flexing. I mean, when Nigerians are suffering, we need to really look at things critically. All these people, are they serving the nation or they're serving that to First of all, they bought for consumption. Why all those stuff? Why yacht? Does it need a yacht? Does it go to does it know how to swim? Well, I don't understand this wastage. Nigeria wasting money. Nigerians know how to waste money. They know how to spend money. That is just what they know. For them to invest is a different ballgame. You borrow, they spend it. Who are we to cry to? Is it the House of Assembly? Is it the National Assembly that just bought that approved their own SUVs, saying that the roads are bad, so they need SUV to go to the constituency? What are we going to do? are we going to do, guys? Man, we need to wake up. We need to shaping our country. We need to shaping our country. We need to make things work. We need to make things right. We will be allowing these people over and over recycling 4 years, 4 years, and the people are suffering, people are dying. Anyway, um, look, guys, this is painful. Meanwhile, they told you, and people are just defending them. You are defending them. Come on. It's for Navy. Which Navy? It's not for fighting. It's not for combat. It's for presidency. As I said before. Um, okay, just hold on. Let's continue with let me see to about it.
Even the presidential fleet is controlled by the Nigerian Air Force.
Yes.
So don't let us misinform people.
Yes.
This is the reality. But we don't want a yacht. Whether they are using it for training, as they claim they were using the NNS Amaria that was decommissioned in 2011.
Ruben, I will need clarity on when you say something is presidential fleet.
No, I think you made the point already.
It's clear.
It is meant for
It's
the president.
meant for the
Dr. Abate
president.
is just clarifying that it's going to be under
Yes.
the
Oh, it should
Navy.
still be
and
under the-
those are the 2 points that
Yes.
are clear. But I would like for you to know, because you just raised the point, very valid point about which assembly is going to approve it. Just so you know, a green light from the National Assembly on the supplementary budget will raise Nigeria's total 2024 budget to 28.17 trillion naira. Where are we going?
We will borrow to fund it.
Borrow to fund consumption.
Yes.
Unacceptable.
That's the problem.
Borrow to fund consumption. Unacceptable. Well, all right.
You see, you can see what I'm saying. Borrow for consumption. This is outrageous. It's just outrageous. We need to make this happen. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. It's not just like, don't wait for Peter Obi. No, we should stop all this stuff for Peter Obi. Waiting for Peter. The court has ruled already. It has ruled already. Peter Obi is not a military man that will say, okay, let him arrange for. No, the court has ruled and the court has ruled. And if you allow this to continue the next 4 years, don't think, I've said it before, next 4 years could be worse because what they did this time around, nobody challenged them and the court had been brought over. Nigerians wake up. Maybe it's end time. Maybe the world is going to an end. Maybe I know because with the time what's happening, people don't care about the truth again. People don't care about the truth again. People are praising thieves. They are, you know, I just what do I say? Nigerians wake up. Nigerians wake up. But anyway, thank God that the National Assembly they came out to say that Yacht they will not allow it. I mean, they will not approve it. But trust Nigerians now. Trust Nigeria people. Trust they can find a way. They can just come out on the press and say their own. But behind they are doing other things. And I don't really believe them again. Seriously, man. Although I will play the video where the committee or the House of Reps came out. They said they will not approve the Yacht, but they will channel the money for education, which is quite commendable if it is true. It's quite commendable if it is true. People are suffering. The health education the health is down. The education system is not nothing to write home about, and school fees has increased, and people are not just talking. People just feel comfortable. People are they're not complaining. You know, this is why I've said the power of talking. Keep on talking. Even if you think they don't hear you, they will hear you. Like now, I'm talking. People may think they don't hear me. It's a lie. People are hearing me. Okay, like I said, always share video. You don't know who's going to hear it. You know, when the supporting budget was sent to the assembly, people started talking. Say, why the yacht? Why the yacht? Why the yacht? I think people were not talking. The the National Assembly would have approved it. But people are talking now. I heard they've not. I mean, they did not approve it, and they channeled the money for education for the education sector, education sector, which is recommendable. So, guys, let's be talking. Let's keep on talking. Let's keep on shouting until we rescue our country. Okay, that's what I will say. Until we rescue our country. That is what I'm going to say. Anyway, then, as I said, I will play the video of what um, the house, the response from the house. Okay, I'll play the video of the response from the house. I mean, what they said that they did they did not honor the stuff. Okay, they said they don't honor the stuff. Anyway, that's just by the wayside. Let me play the video. I think it's about 3 minutes or so. I think it's 3 minutes. All right, guys. Let's play the video. Let's watch the response from the National Assembly to the request from presidency. Let's watch it now. Okay.
We have increased their budget from 456 to 546 billion 209,099,671. So then police formation and command will give them 50 billion, while the FCT they have about 100 billion naira. You know, FCT is very important because we want to make sure FCT can compete with any city in the world. That's why we have decided to give them 100 billion naira. While Office of the National Security, we know how important that office is. Initially, the initial budget was 27 billion, but currently we have increased their budget to 50 billion naira. While the State House, the initial budget was 28, and we still maintain that figure as 28 billion naira as well. Ministry of Agri, we know how important that ministry is. You're talking about the food security, and of course, it's very critical and important to our people across the nation. We have maintained the initial figure of 200 billion naira as well. While Ministry of Housing, you know, we have a serious housing deficit in this country, and the Mr. President agenda, he wants to build as much as he can. So we have approved 100 billion naira for Ministry of Housing, and that's what he actually did. Service whiteboard initially was 615 billion, but currently we reduced it from 615 to 515 billion naira as well. And for INEC, you know, initially their request was 18 billion naira. Yesterday we had an engagement with the INEC chairman, as you're all aware, and he has convinced us about his submissions. We have maintained the 18 billion naira as well. So far we have approved the sum of 2,176,791,286,033 naira only. So this is what we did today, and we'll continue to do as much as we can to support our Nigeria, to support the government, so that our people can see the importance for this democracy as well. As far as we are concerned, we don't have that percentage anymore. We have increased the student loan. If you can recall, student loan was 5 billion naira in the budget, but now we have increased it from 5 to 10 billion, so that our students can be able to access that facility in order for them to go to school and to be affordable for them. This is what it is actually. So no more what? Yeah, actually, yeah, we don't have that yet anymore.
Okay, so what are we expecting at the end of this in terms of implementation?
Yes, as you know, we in the Church Assembly, we are very determined to make sure all the money appropriated, we are make sure that our members, especially those standing committees, will oversight those projects to make sure all the money that has been paid has been utilized judiciously, so that Nigerians can see it and can see the impact. From now to 3 months, we are going to call them and ask them what they have done with that money we have been provided to them.
Yeah, guys, that was the response from the National Assembly. They said they rejected the proposal for spending that billions of naira for Yacht. That they challenged the money for that benefit for them for the social things. Anyway, uh, God save our country, man. Yeah. Before I go on I will say congratulations to the governor of Abia State, Alex Soti. The Supreme Court has dismissed the case against him. So congratulations for I mean. So please continue with the good job as you'll be doing. I've been hearing good things about you. Please continue with it. Don't say because Supreme Court has affirmed your election now, you will start enriching yourself. Please enrich the people. You are there to serve. Enrich the people. That's what we are saying. Enrich the people. So that when you do this, people will see, okay, the obedience or the Labour Party, that is, they are doing, I mean, their government did well. So in the next election, I mean, there will be a leverage for people to campaign, for what you did. So please continue with the good job. As I heard, you are doing a good job in Abia State. Continue with it. Don't relent on your efforts. Don't think of your pocket. Think of the people first. People first. People first. The first law, people first. Second law, people first. Third law, people first. That's how it is. Posterity will judge everyone. Okay. So once again, congratulations to Alex Soti, the governor of Abia State. Okay. I think going forward, we know that the Supreme Court governor also did not. As I said before, there was a time I posted something that they wrote to all the hotels across Owerri that they are booking all the hotels, all the rooms because of the election that's coming up. That no observers can have hotel to book. I said it before, and true to it, that's what they did. Because how did we know? Although that time they denied it. They said, no, how can we waste money? No. So at times I look at people, Nigerians, why leaders, why are we like this? Why are we doing like this? Why are we so is it selfishness I will say or what? I don't know. I don't know how I will really say it because it's so painful that lies, 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 lies. People are just lying. You denied it, but now really, you guys are on it. You guys are on it, and you said it was a lie. Anyway, let's just play the let's some more. Let me play the video of what um the people that went there that booked hotel long time ago, some months ago, was they're having maybe it's a reunion, I don't know, old alma mater, old school. But the hotels turned them down. The hotels turned them down. Just imagine. The hotel turned them down. This is what we are saying. This is what we'll be saying. I wonder how much money they will spend in booking for those hotels. And nobody will stay in the hotel. Oh. The rooms will be empty because they book the hotels. So they don't want other people to come there. So well, God, Nigeria, I don't know what to say. I don't. It's painful as I'm saying it's painful. It's pathetic. Wasting money. Moreover, people are hungry. People are hungry. People are hungry. Anyway, Anyway, anything you feel to show that they be lying and they be lying, they be lying. There's no truth in their mouths. No truth in their mouth. These people, I think they are a matter of what that gets college in that way. They plan to come there to have a time, maybe for meeting, but the hotels were all booked up. The hotels are booked. I know what they booked the hotel a long time ago. Where in Nigeria, we need go help Nigeria, man. Go help Nigeria. This is down too bad.
A very unfortunate incident is taking place at Marriott Hotel, Protea, Owerri, where reservations for girls of Federal Government Girls College Owerri who had come in for their 50th global reunion and who had reservations at the hotel were left disappointed. What we heard was that in spite of the reservations that had been made several months before this date, at the last minute, the hotel management gave away the reservations to politicians who came in, leaving many girls, old girls of Federal Government Girls College Owerri, stranded at the lobby. No place to sleep, no place to stay, completely disenchanted with the management of Protea Hotel, Marriott in Owerri. It is, to say the least, very disappointing that a hotel chain known globally as Marriott could play this very unhospitable hand to their clients.
Okay, it is where you saw the video. I remember when I posted some days ago that they booked the hotel in Owerri, the people were reacting that it is a lie. You can see for yourself that all the hotels in Owerri have been booked by Hope Uzodinma, the Supreme Court Governor of Imo State, so that nobody can book any hotel, so that the election observers will have no place to stay. So that means, so I wonder how the election is going to be. So guys, be careful. Or guys, don't let anybody steal your vote. And I hope the INEC this time around will do the needful, because INEC, on a normal situation, in a good country, INEC chairman is supposed to have resigned a time ago by himself. Not just INEC chairman, even all the Rex state resident commissioners, they were supposed to resign, because it was just a mess. But they are still there. Nobody's talking. Huh? Nigeria. They are still there. Nobody's talking. Those people that conducted that to the fifth election, they are still the same people conducting this election. What are you going to expect? Even they use beavers. What are you going to expect? We saw the election that was done in those states, those government elections. It was not an election. It was just a charade, man. It was just nonsense. And people are quiet. People are quiet. So people that are supposed to be respected are considered obedience, insulting obedience. Come on, we should all wake up, man. We should all wake up. I can, man. Look, listen. Obedience. Don't give in, don't give up. That's what I have to say. And those in the Imo State, don't let anybody or group of people, be who the person may be, steal your vote. Okay? Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. They will not kill you. Don't let them do it. Nobody is dying. Okay? Don't let them do it. Your vote matters, man. You want your state to be good, do the right thing. Do the right thing, man. Do the right thing. Enough is enough. Guys, we need to take our country back. We just need to take our country back. That is the truth. Man. Anyway, I'm going to play a little bit of video now, okay? Um, you know, what have been happening in Rivers State? The battle is still on, man. So people are trying to sort it out, try to make a peace with them, but the battle is still on. With the recent chat of Wike with some people, with some of the other states people, it's just Wike was just talking nonsense. He's scared of obedience. He's scared of his political structure in River State. He's so scared. He doesn't want to lose it. He doesn't want to break it. And he's threatening that the impeachment against that governor will still go on. But if you watch the video carefully, that is what he's implying. But for me, it's not a big deal because for me, it's them then. Okay. He's just them then. Why I say it's them then? Because it was Wike that brought this guy, Fubara, to power. And they rigged the election. There was no election. They rigged the election. So it's not a big deal. They should kill them? No, I don't believe they kill him, man. They should fight themselves out, okay? But I want Wike to be disgraced. Because what he thought is thinking that he's a lord. I want him to be disgraced anyway for as power. You are not, don't think you are just the Lord. Okay? You are not, man. So Fubara, the battle is on. Though. I saw what you are saying. I didn't sack the I didn't sack this one. Don't be scared though. The battle is drawn. I did not sack this one. I did not sack the chief of staff. I don't do this one. I don't do this one. If you retreat, I'm so sorry, man. That would be too bad. That would be too bad. That would be too bad. But anyhow it is, don't let the people of River State to suffer. Let there be no killings. You and Wike sort it out. Wike has said agreement is agreement. So it is. We don't know the exact agreement you guys have. You had with Wike. Go and sort it out. Go and sort it out. I'll play the video of Wike of what he was. Many things he says. It's kind of I can somebody destroy his political structure. He was so concerned about that one. He was so concerned about it, man. He was just so concerned about it. Okay. I will play that video, okay? There was a video I saw. No, man. It is barbaric. It is barbaric. They said they killed two brothers in Onitsha for reasons best known to them. That the guys were, you know, they were they were they treat themselves as tax collectors and you just carry out jungle justice. That is not fair. I don't support jungle justice. Why should you kill them, two brothers? Why should you do that? These are people's. These. Why should even if let's assume they were doing that? People are stealing billions of naira. People are stealing millions of naira. What you cannot go. You guys are praising those people. Alaye, oh, this one, president. Then you want to go and do jungle justice for those people. I'm not saying it's one of them, but I hate jungle justice. Who knows? These people, maybe they could be innocent. Sef. Who knows? Maybe they're innocent. Maybe they're innocent. Eh? Why? We should stop all this stuff, man. Jungle justice is not good. It's never the best. It's never the best. We should learn to allow the course of law to take its place. It's painful, man. To just keep people for just, we don't know how much is it. They say they are fake tax collectors. How fake they are, you don't know. How much was it, you don't even know. Juggle justice. People are using their annoyance on innocent people. Carry your annoyance and do the right thing. Go to Aso Rock and protest there. Go to Aso Rock and do something. Don't use your annoyance. I saw a video that day. So people are just destroying a car. They are using their annoyance on somebody's else property, effort. Because that guy is just driving a good car. And so just happened. That guy happened to be in that place at the wrong time. That's why we pray that God should lead us in a way that we should not be, we should be at the right place at the right time, at the right moment. We'll meet the right people. But if you're if you're in the place at the wrong time, God help. They just destroyed the car. That because something was happening and the car was just supposed to be there, they just destroyed the car because they find car. And these are people that try their best on their own to maybe you borrow money to buy that car. Maybe that's the only car. So people are using it, they are venting their annoyance on things. People are suffering, so they're using their annoyance. I can't someone be driving a good car, or I can't this one be doing that. So please, let's talk about this stuff, man. These two people, they don't want to see your problem. Go to Aso Rock, go to your to your governor's office, go to your government channel, go and meet your house of assembly or councillor in your ward, especially your ward, house of assembly, the constituency. Go and meet them. It's not just those guys that are trying on their own. But those people that they just killed in Onitsha, I don't know what they did, but let's assume even if it was they feel themselves as tax collectors. Man, no to justice, man. Let the law take its course. Okay. Please, if you hear me, guys, it's not the best thing. Don't carry off annoyance. They keep people. No. We don't accept that. That is not good. We don't accept that, man. We don't accept that. Anyway, let's go to Wike now. Let's go to Wike now, okay? Let's go to Wike with his talk and all his threats. All his threats. All his threats. The video is a bit long, I think about 20 minutes. Let's just listen to it and all right, guys, let's watch it now, okay? I always like to do it like this.
Ability and competence to handle these matters, and we are sure that with you as our leader, that these issues will be properly handled. Your Excellency, again, we continue to thank you. We thank you immensely for this opportunity of visits to you. We thank you for your kind attention.
As you watch, kindly like and share. Okay, it's good. You like and share.
God bless
This is it to
our dear state
Wike and his people.
Bless the Federal Capital Territory.
Right.
And bless our country, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Members of the House of Representatives that are here, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me most sincerely appreciate and thank each and every one of you who have come here this afternoon to pay us courtesy call and solidarity visit. What is important in life is that people should always appreciate and thank people who have one way or the other contributed to their growth. it is not so many people that will come out like this publicly to say we want to thank you for all your efforts. I'm indeed honored and I appreciate your coming here. We know how we all started. From the primary, down to election, from election, down to tribunal, tribunal to the Appeal tribunal. Let me use this opportunity and congratulate all of you for your victory in the Court of Appeal. I sincerely congratulate. I know what was suffered in 2015 when all our matters, elections were all nullified. We passed through hell by going for rerun and rerun and rerun and rerun. But as may please go, this time around, it's a different ballgame. We're not going back for any rerun. It's to the glory of God. We have 3 Senate as a party. We have 11, the House of Reps. Luckily, they are to join all of you to say, look, we're all from River State. We're not going to do anything about party. We're going to work together in unity for the interests of River State. Party is a vehicle that conveys you where you are going to. Then when you get to your destination, you come down and begin to do the business of what you came for. So the party, as a vehicle, has conveyed you to National Assembly. And the party is okay, thank you for bringing me down here. Let me now work for the interests of Nigeria. Let me now work for the interests of River State. That is how it's supposed to be. I'm appointed here as the Minister of FCT. I'm not in the ruling party. The President deems it fit, in his magnanimity, appointed me here. Why did he appoint me here? To support him, to help him achieve his renewed hope agenda. And so I owe it all. Very much committed to see that Mr. President achieves that agenda of renewed hope. And I thank him. It is not easy. Knowing our Nigerians, most of our Nigerian politicians will always play on party sentiment, but he did not. That is to tell you the kind of leadership that God has given to us. You that God has given you opportunity to, don't go and disappoint your state. Don't go and disappoint your state. When you make mistakes, we will call you that you are making mistakes. Take it in good faith that we are calling your attention because we think that you are drilling. When we call you, don't say, oh, we're expecting kickback from you of 25%, of so percent. Because when we're supporting you, if you wanted to collect kickback, that's where you would have given kickback. So you sign for us. Yes. Now you are going there. What are you going to do? But we thought that all of us are one. We have built this political structure for long. We have built this political structure for long. Since 2015, we have emerged victorious. As an opposition party from 2015, I saw hell. The federal government fought me left, right, and center. But with your support, we survived it. We survived it. Because when you work as a team, you find that it will be difficult for an outsider to defeat you at home. But it's only when you are divided that you have given opportunity to an outsider. We survived it. And we did not disappoint our people in terms of performance. everybody knows that our state, in fact, it became envy. So many states started fighting us because of what we were able to put on ground. And people were asking, are there no states who also have money? Some people say, oh, we are trying to show up. There's nothing like show up. God has been able to help us to be governor for 8 years. And then for you to be appointed an FCT minister, not just a minister, FCT minister. And then somebody will tell me, I'm asking for 25%. It's madness. I couldn't have been a governor for 8 years, and just only about 3 months now, 4 months, I left office. And then I'll be asking for, and some of you believe it. Some of you believe it. But I know those who are responsible. I owe no apologies to anybody. I'm not interested in the governance of Rivers State. I'm not interested. I'm here sitting as a governor. All the functions I have. But I'm interested in the political structure of Rivers State, which we have built for years. If anybody dares to begin to bring it down, the person will face the crisis he wants in his life. Yes. I'm not interested in 25%, for the say 5 billion issue. I mean, all this kind of petty. Who brought the money that the election was sponsored? Who? Govern and govern well, but don't touch our political structure. Anybody who puts his hand in our structure, anything you see, you take. That's all. So we can't have a political structure that made you. Then you want to destroy that structure. Who will allow it? I mean, it must be said. To allow what you have built, where all of us are seated now, everybody coming to say, thank you for this and this. Even those who said, oh, nobody who cannot produce somebody who doesn't do anything to be governor, are now the ones on the television talking. Even those who said they are for major, there was no abuse that you don't get. Now they are the ones. At the appropriate time, we will know those who produce the vote. At the appropriate time, we will know those who produce the vote. We will know those who are in control of the vote. Yes, election is come and gone. But very soon, another election will come. Whether we run in our known party, we will win. Go and bring a new party now, let's go there, we will win. What you know, you know. What you don't know, you don't know. So people who are carrying propaganda of 25%, it must be fools. You don't know anything. People are saying the approval ceiling is 5 million naira. You must be fools. I have fought for the state and I continue to fight for the state. So I respect Mr. President. But anybody who knows me know that I'm one man who believes in loyalty. I am continuing to be loyal to Mr. President. But when my life is threatened, I'm going to tell President, okay, sorry, my life is threatened. I need to protect my life. So thank you. Don't be worried. You hear all kinds of stories. I recommended the Executive Director of Finance, Mr. President. I said, please. Is that a German? The Executive Director of Finance, is that a German? I recommended Godwin's to represent the Federal Civil Service Government. I pleaded with President. Is that a German? I was the brain behind of the governor to be there. Is that a German? And people are coming to play sentiment. We are not drinking gogoro here. We are talking about politics. We are talking about politics. We are talking about politics. Because they become ethnic jingoists. It cannot work that way. The right thing must be done. If you like, shout here from here to Jerusalem. We no go agree. It's law and facts. It's not rally. Impeachment is not rally. Impeachment is about law and what? Facts. It's not about threats. You blow the oil pipeline. When there was no impeachment, have you not been blowing down? Okay, are you the only one who can bring down oil pipeline? Is there anybody who has a monopoly?
No.
You are telling people that all you are interested in fomenting trouble and crime. That's what you are telling people. You blow down. And people are listening to how they can blow down. Who told you we don't have those who can bring everything down? Who told you that? Or because you listen to those who make a lot of noise? No. My friend, we are supporting this administration. We will not do anything that will negatively impact on the administration of Tinubu. We won't do it. So, for me, what concerns my job, do the job to satisfaction of your appointer and for the satisfaction of Nigerians. Even here, it's not easy. All kinds of gang up and this and that. I just came back from the National Mosque now and the Christian Center. Those who say I hate Muslim. I was there today to see I can carry out the maintenance work. Those who say, oh, Mr. President is anti-Christian. I was the Christian Center today. By his approval, to carry out maintenance job in their center. It's a man who believes in the unity of Nigeria. And that's what is important. Not, I'm a Muslim. Not, I'm a Christian. Not, I'm not a believer. Whether you're a believer or you're not a believer, whether you're from the Christian side or you're from the Muslim side, it is a responsibility for governors to take everybody together. And that's what is happening here. And we will not elect to do that. I promise you, by the time the president gets to 1 year in office by May, you would have seen the difference in Abuja. So all we need is their continuous prayer. Luckily, all of you are residents of Abuja now. I have become a resident too, which is very new for me. Even as a governor, I never slept here. But now I'm forced to sleep here. So we all put our heads together, see what we can do. Call it a meeting, what's our National Assembly, see what you can also do. Nobody knows it all. No one man knows it all. We must all put our heads together. Our state was one of the enviable states. People say the way you are going, the way everybody is working together. It's not easy to bring people together, to work together. Our team have never had any crisis. Never. Never. Everybody who ran election here, nobody picked, no two people picked from. It's not true. One person. No two persons picked from. One person. From the House of Assembly, which will have 32 seats, one form. Yes, some people may say, why should only one person? Because it's one house. It's one pot of soup. And that's how everybody came together. And one more. If we're not united, how would APC had won, and then who won the National Assembly seat? This must be a united house. President won, our party lost it there. They won the national, their own party lost it there. Don't you see how this geography? Listen, don't let anything happen. So, but no problem. We'll still repeat whatever we did last time. Because everybody in the state knows that we mean well for the state. Yes. But please, discard those rumors. It's unbelievable stories. Unbelievable. But that's what you should expect when people are envious of you. And those that were beaten at home, shaggy, they cannot forget it. Those who are beaten outside, they lost in the Supreme Court. I'm not the one who made them to the Supreme Court. So they should carry their cross and leave me alone. So you're welcome. Thank you and God bless you. Okay, if we use the
City gate. Your Excellency, this is the gate of the Federal Capital Territory, where you presently occupy. The keys are with you. Everything within this place is in your possession. And so we have symbolized the Federal Capital Territory in this present. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
That was yes, Wike, so many things. See, I don't regret of him voting APC and other stuff, but the structure cannot be toyed with. So many things, you know. So that means for me, I still believe the battle is still on. And we are watching and waiting, okay? It's the two of them, it's them. They know that the agreement is signed. They know it. So for me, it's not. What I mean, what I'm just saying, the people should not suffer. The reverse people should not suffer. That is it. So the rest, they can go and do anything they want to do. That is it. But guys, let's go to pray for our country, right? Let's go to pray for our country. That's what I have to say. And so many things. So as I said before, I don't want to show the video. It's too gory, man. It's not good. Of how they burnt the people today in Onitsha. I don't want to. It's down to bad. No. It's down to bad. People should stop that nonsense, man. It's not. It's not the best way. It's not the best way at all. Not the best way at all. Well, as I said before, the Nigerian Congress president was in Imo State. He was beaten up. It was really, he was dealt with. Too bad. It was dealt with. He said police arrested him. He was dealt with. He was released. And then the Labour leaders, they came out with a statement condemning the attack. And so. Let me just play the video. They were spitting fire. They were threatening. They were saying many things. It's painful that if a person like that can be dealt with like that, just like that. I wonder how the citizens, the other people are faring, man, because it's too bad. It's just too bad. Okay. Anyway, let's listen to what this guy was saying. The labor leaders, what they were saying, or what they said, or rather. Okay. I think after that, I'll come back. Then this, I think about just a few minutes anyway, 3 minutes or so. I'll come back. We'll call it. I think I'll call it a day. All right.
And of course, the entire members of the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, of which I'm also the president. Perhaps I wouldn't have been here today because of what happened to the NLC president yesterday, that it is safe is corruption. Because you cannot be paid with taxpayers' money and then you decided to manhandle the #1 worker in the Congress. It is sad. It is aberration. Even in the worst military administration, such thing can never happen. At the full clear watch of the police, we take a very strong exception to that, and we register our protest.
The president of the NLC, Comrade Julius Abure, and like you all rightly know, because he's currently in Imo State, he was quite enthusiastic indeed about this meeting. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it because what he went to Imo to do is very much related to what we are doing here today. Went in to lead the workers to struggle against corruption. Because when you refuse to pay workers their living wage, their minimum wage, even as basic as it is, when you deny workers their rights, when you make workers to live like slaves in their own country, that by itself is corruption, especially in a situation where you have the politicians are living so large, as if though we do not go to the same markets, as if though we do not breathe the same air, as if though our children are not born in the same country. He went there to fight against what we see as corruption or indecent manipulation of workers, and unfortunately, the state unleashed violence against the protesting workers that are unarmed, and our president is currently nursing some injury that affected his face. Having said this, in the course, indeed for us in the trade union, wages is at the core of what trade unions stand for, because the primary reason for trade unions' existence is the protection and the defense of workers' rights.
You know, like I made my opening remarks in protest, that is aberration. Is not acceptable because we are not operating under military regime, even when it was the worst military government, such thing, never taken place. So we felt so disappointed that a government and, of course, even the police paid by taxpayers' money can supervise and then witness such man inhumanity to mankind and they keep quiet. As I speak, no government official have come out clearly to condemn such act, which I expected that such should have come to condemn such act, because we are not in any military regime. I mean, it's sad. It's sad.
We have accused Nigerian police of being part of what happened to the NLC president in Imo State.
Of course, you've seen our release I think Nigerian police should learn from what happened to the NSAS, and they should call their men to order. For the mere fact that they are not unionized does not mean that police shouldn't have been unionized. But we look at the peculiarity of Nigerian situation. In South African police are unionized. You cannot fight it. You know, if we allow this to continue, it therefore means that we don't mean well for this country. And any country without industrial peace and harmony, there's no growth and development. That is what we want them to take into account.
So your advice to IMO workers?
The advice to IMO workers, well, they should remain resolute in championing the cause of...
Yeah, guys, that's it. All right. So today we talk about so many things of the Tinubu and his budget is submitted to the House of what he needed, the Yacht, President Yacht, the cars for the First Lady office, and renovation of so many things, billions of naira. And these are borrowed money, man. We are borrowing for consumption, which I've just said is not good. Borrowing for consumption is not good. So thank God, I don't know, House of Reps said they will reject that Yacht. They will channel it to education. Well, I hope it's true. We talk about Imo elections, of how Imo State government has booked all the hotels in Owerri, and which they denied before. And it's true, now they booked all the hotels so that people cannot see where to lodge, especially the observers, the election observers. Too bad. Then Wike and Fubara fight is still on. Wike said nobody can try to dislodge his political structure in River State. That over and over again, it will still go back, and if let's assume the election comes again, it will still vote for Tinubu, that Obedient and the rest, they have tried to fight back. Anyway, Fubara and Wike, they have their own agreement. They stole the election, both of them stole the election. We know what happened. They stole the election. So they should fight themselves out, man. It's time for repercussion. That is it. And I said before, please, no double justice. The killings of those two brothers in Onitsha today is damn too bad. No double justice, man. We should stop it. We should stop it. And the attack on the Nigeria Labour Congress president, president, they call it, is in Imo State is uncalled for. So if that can happen to a person like that, I wonder what police can do to another person too. But anyway, we want to make our country. We will write and make sure our country is back. Okay, the fight is on. It's still on for me. It's still on. But we should keep on talking. We should not relent our effort. It's part of the talking. People are talking. That was why the House of Reps said, "We don't buy a yacht." Okay. So I think I will leave. I will stop there for today. I think I'll stop there for today. Although I was surprised. I don't think I can go on this right now. I don't think I can go on this right now. Okay. Anyway, that is it for today. Guys, please, I would like you to share and like. Okay. It's better to share and like. Make comment. Okay. Make comment. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. See you again. Good night.